Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Soulless coming at you with a video. This video is going to be about how my name became Soulless and how it came about. My first original name was Ink. It was from doing tattoos, having fun. Soulfly was my second name. Soulfly was just me still having fun and coming back into the community and coming back to YouTube and just having fun. It wasn't anything serious. It wasn't that serious. That's all I'm gonna say. It wasn't serious. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't anything. After Soulfly was Wonderless Souls. Wonderless Souls was the hardest point in my life. It was when my parents were about to get a divorce, and I was the first one to know that he was gonna leave, and I, in knowing that I wasn't gonna be able to see him again for at least for that point of time and period, I knew I was going to be able to see him again. And everybody knows me. I was always around my dad. I was always doing stuff with my dad. And just knowing that he wasn't going to be there after school to pick me up, and knowing that I wasn't going to have that that certain feeling that I would get, coming around him and have him there making jokes, messing around with each other, and just, things like that was the hardest for me, because I'm not gonna say I didn't have no fun times with my mom, and I didn't, but me and my dad kind of, we're always together. My mom was at work, or my dad was at work, but I'd still be around him when he came home and just having fun, and just, doing that type of stuff. But when he left, it was hard for me because I didn't know what to do anymore. I kind of gave up. I stopped caring about things. I stopped caring about myself. I stopped caring about people and just close friends. I was pushing them away. I wasn't being me myself. I wasn't doing that. Like, I've always, you know, been that fun type of person. Not I'm not gonna say fun, but I was always cracking jokes and just having fun in like a certain area type of fun. I wasn't going out being stupid. I wasn't doing any of that. I was just hurting to the point to where I didn't know what to do anymore, if I wanted to like talk to anybody, to be with anybody, to even talk to my own mom. And I'm a mixture of mama's boy and daddy's boy, or however that saying is. I'm a mixture of both. But what hurt me the most about him leaving is I got so used to, you get so used to having somebody around, and it's like when they leave, it doesn't affect you at first. It hurts. It hurts a couple comes back. When he left, it was hard because he left when I was on Christmas break junior year. It was December 26th when he left, and it was the hardest time for me because at that time I had so much makeup hours. I had so much catching. I didn't have catching up to do. I just had makeup hours. I had to worry about stuff. I was just so stressed on my mind. Um and It was just hard because you would go and do things with a certain parent. You would go do things and have so much fun. And I got that taken away from me, and not taken away from me, so to say, but I just didn't have it anymore. I didn't have that time to be with. I didn't have my father anymore. I didn't have him in the house as me, or the apartment, whatever, wherever we were at. I didn't have him, and I didn't get to go places with him anymore. And it was hard. The most part that was hard for me is when he left. I was to rock to my mom. I was holding everything down. I was holding her up all the time. I was always pushing her first. I was putting everything first before I was putting myself. I started just not caring. I started not eating. I was eating the littlest things and getting full. I wasn't having fun. I wasn't doing myself. I was depressed. I was down. I was emotional. I didn't have I didn't have that time that most people can find and do things. When I went to counseling, I didn't open up to them. I just stayed silent like I normally am. I normally don't talk to anybody. I talk to people but I'm silent. I don't talk to you. I don't have to me. If you're my close friend, you know I'm talkative, kind of to a certain extent. But at that time, I was just putting up such a front and hurting myself while putting up a front and acting so happy and acting like everything was okay when everything wasn't okay, and I was going in and out of my emotions and feelings and just pushing it down slowly and so slowly, and knowing that each time I pushed it down it was just harder and harder for me to actually open up to anybody and have myself to be happy and to actually, have fun and to just be myself. At But the worst part about everything was at the end of of me going to counseling and things, nothing helped me. Nothing was going. I was going to school sleeping in class because I didn't sleep because I was just too depressed to even try to sleep or to try to do anything. To do the simplest things I could do when I was depressed was just try not to. Wasn't even a cry. I didn't cry that much. I cried once and it didn't even help. It just made me more sad and depressed and just low and just pushing me to my limit. And I have a high limit, and I have a high limit for anything. And I reached my boiling point, and I broke down when my mom wasn't home. I broke down at school constantly. I was constantly crying in class. They started thinking like my mom was doing stuff to me. But they didn't understand because I didn't open up to them. I didn't open up to anybody. I just kind of did my thing and cried, and after crying I'd cry a lot more when I got home because no one knew that I would cry, and I didn't open up. I didn't tell nobody. I just cried and cried and cried and cried. And I never once thought about taking my life. I never thought about that. That never comes to mind. The only thing that always came to mind was how am I gonna act tomorrow and how am I gonna put the front up tomorrow, knowing that nothing at that point was gonna be the same. Nothing was gonna go how I wanted it to go because I was too scared to open up, and I was too far into hiding my emotions and hiding myself from the world. For the longest time when I was hiding myself, I didn't talk to anybody. And a lot of my friends can, go by this and they know I didn't talk to them. I didn't talk to any of them actually. When I went to class and when I showed up to school, I didn't talk to anybody. I just walked and sat down and put my head down and just put my hoodie up or something. I didn't talk to them. I didn't walk over by them. I stuck to myself and just try to act happy when I actually had to talk to him. I forced myself to do a lot, and I forced myself to put up such a act that it hurt the worst part, knowing that my mom couldn't realize that I was hurting and realizing that I wasn't functioning to myself and how I lost so much weight. I didn't lose much weight because I was already in my weight category that I wanted to be in. It was hard for me to not eat my pain away and not eat all my stuff away, and knowing that I didn't have my sister there either to help me, even though um I saw her once or twice after, like a couple times after school and stuff. But it was hard because my family was so far apart, and I didn't get, phone calls, asking, Ethan, are you okay? I didn't get those. I didn't get the call from anybody. And I'm not going to say it's not my fault. I'm not going to say it. I should have told anybody, but it didn't help knowing that I was putting myself under so much stress and so much pain and hurting myself in the same way of knowing that I'm just not going to be the same person that I was before getting into all this. And I haven't fully became my full self anymore. I'm not gonna say I'm not myself, happy and go lucky, but I'm still always depressed. I'm still always down, and nothing is. And I'm not gonna say nothing helps, and I'm not gonna say nothing ever will help. But I'm not gonna be the same Ethan as I was. I'm not gonna be the same Ethan as I see myself being. I'm not gonna be that person. I'm gonna be me, the new me that's not wanting to see the negative and trying to always stay positive, but always ends up feeling depressed over something that is not happening. But in my head, I'm just picturing everything the most negative thing I'm picturing, and it's not like I want to picture it. It's not like I want to have all these negative thoughts about um just negative thoughts. It's not like it's hard to explain because it's just hard to explain. And in another instance, that's why it's so easy coming with Soulless, because in the most way I lost part of me, and another way I'm still trying to get myself back, so I don't have my full potential that I can see myself going as. I don't see my full. It's just hard, to explain things, because when you get to talking like I am now, you just blabble around and just kind of do anything. But I'm not gonna lie, I have met a lot of nice people over the time being, and just over the time being, I met all these cool group of people. I want to give a shout out to a couple people that actually, can help me and help me not be so sad all the time, and actually be happy and and know I have people there. My one friend Hope, he's a person that I can truly go to, and no, I've taken it back. He, I give a shout out to my mom, because when I was the most down and out and not wanting to do things, she was there. And she she knew there was stuff wrong with me, when even if I said she didn't, but she knew, and she didn't know how to help me. Um she uh she helped me a lot after I started opening up. Um I give a shout out to my father, because he tried so hard not being there, but still trying to help me out a lot more. I give a shout out to my friend Hope too. He's I don't care if what anybody says. Anybody can say you can't find a real friend over there, and he's a good friend. I take him as a brother. My friend Julian's been there so much. Um, I go shout out to my friend Prague. I haven't told him that much, but I know if I ever did, I could tell him. Um, And I give a shout out to my other friend, Aaron. Aaron, he helped me a lot when I first started and when I was first just going through things. And when I wanted to quit, he would always tell me, "No, you can get through it, Ethan. You can get through it." I don't know if he said Ethan or if he said Soulless, but I know he said you can get through it. My friend First Aid. I talked to him when I was off of when I met him too, and I give him a shout because I talked to him about my problems one time, and he's real helpful. And I just want to say I know that I might not always be that guy, that everybody can turn to, and everybody, might not see as, um uh not a role model, but somebody that someone can be like, oh, he can meet all these people. I'm not gonna say, go out and always tell people your problems, but when when I didn't have that many, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have that many friends. I don't have too many real close friends. But the friends I do have, John, Julian, and Kevin, and all of them, and I include all my internet friends, because at the end of the day, my mom, my sister, my dad, and all my other friends were there, and I pushed a lot of them away except for the people I met over the years of being in here. I just want to say, don't give up on yourself like I have. Don't give up on family like I did. Don't give up on any of that, because at the end of the day, they will still be there, even if it's not your blood family, because blood doesn't matter. Family comes at random times. You can meet somebody anywhere and be friends with them and become family with them. And yeah, just don't be like I was. Don't just stop caring and not love yourself and not love the people you have around you. Regardless of what happens in life, just know that something positive can always come out of everything. And that's what I've been trying to do for the longest time, and it's working a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Just don't give up like I did, and don't let your emotions take control, and just don't do like what I did. Just try your hardest to look forward to things and be happy. That's all I can really say. Because when all that happened, I didn't care. I didn't want to care. I just wanted to do me. And that's what I did, and I regret it every day since I did all that. Knowing that I gave up hurts, because I gave up so much and I lost so much opportunity. And I was going to do all these things I planned, and I didn't do none of those because I gave up, and I regret it. That's why now I go to college, and I'm trying to do better for myself. But yeah, guys, sorry for bragging for this long, but I hope everybody maybe I hope people learn that just don't give up. Don't be that person, to just give up and block everybody out um and not talk to anybody like I did. Just don't do any of that, because when you do that, it's just the hardest thing in the world. Then I learned that firsthand, and it wasn't fun. So please, just, if anybody ever has anything, wrong or something, and I know it's gonna be weird to do this, but if anybody ever has problems, you can always hit me up in Twitter or anywhere. I'm always open to help people. I learned that through my mom and through other people, just always try to find somebody, to listen, to have them listen and help you, because if you just keep it to yourself, it's not gonna help anything. It's just gonna kind of make it worse. So if you ever need anybody to talk to and you have me on any of my socials or something, just let me know and hit me up, and I'll talk to you. But yeah, that's been the video. Sorry for talking for 20 minutes. But I hope everybody has a great day, and hope to see you sometime in another video or in a stream. But yeah, later guys, it's been Soulless.